Hey, my name is Paul. I've been building websites and doing online marketing for 20 years. Um, and in that time, 10 of those years, in fact, the last 10 years have been building websites specifically for healthcare providers. And it is an absolute mess. If you're a small doctor, small doctor, this is exactly what this podcast is about. If you're a small to medium sized practice and you happen to be the doctor, not a small doctor, maybe you are a small doctor. I don't know. It's fine. You could be small, you could be medium sized, you could be tall, you could be male, female, I don't know, non binary. I don't care. Look, the bottom line is if you own a small practice or you're part of a small practice and you're managing a website, this podcast, set of videos, whatever, is for you. Because I've been there. I've sat in offices where I've seen, every third phone call coming into a practice manager is some slimy sales guy trying to tell you that your website is too slow. You're not ADA compliant. Somebody's going to sue you. Your data's all wrong. We're going to get you more customers, blah, 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 blah. 1 in 1,000 maybe is legit. Everybody else is just a sales guy who's been given a couple of lines. That's just, wasting your time. And even if you already know all of this, it's still wasting your practice manager's time who doesn't know what they're doing and then waste your time by coming to you and asking you these questions. I'm going to cover things like, is it really a problem that my website is slow? Am I really going to get sued for ADA compliance? A plethora of other questions. Look, I wanted to make this video short, so I asked ChatGPT to write me an intro. And by the way, ChatGPT and AI is coming and everything is going to change. And if your web guy's not telling you, look, not only do you now have to tune for Google, but you also need to tune for AI. If they're not telling you that, then it's a problem. So let's see what ChatGPT wanted me to tell you. I'll try to skip the narrator voice. You've seen the polished pitches. I'm looking over here. I wish I had a teleprompter because then, right, it would look like I was looking at you. But just know, I'm thinking about you. I'm looking at you, but I'm looking at what ChatGPT is telling me to tell you. Which, by the way, is probably what's happening with the sales guy who's trying to get you to change your website. So you've seen the polished pitches, the promises of a brighter digital future for your practice. Man, this is cheesy. And the endless stream of tech jargon that sounds like, well, Greek. Okay, look, I'm not going to read this, but here's the bottom line. It is interesting, though. Maybe I'll read it, but I'm not going to read it to the camera. If I redo this, maybe I'll use some of this. Here's the bottom line. I'm going to put together a series of videos / podcasts. I'm going to try to do this at least once on a weekly basis and to demystify a lot of the underbelly BS that's coming your way if you're small to medium-sized practice. I hope it's helpful. If it is, watch it. I don't give two shits. Can I say that? If you like or subscribe, the bottom line is I'm going to share what I know with you because these guys and gals who are trying to close you annoy me. I'm tired of dealing with it. And I think the only person on the planet more tired of dealing with it is probably you. So I hope you find this helpful. I'm going to look away and I'm going to push this button and it's going to end the podcast introduction in 3, 2, 1.